Hello everyone and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. But finally, gonna move on to Beast class. Cause I need a break from, door. With crappy loot behind them, yay.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I mean, I shouldn't go back to Hogsmeade and open those ones, but I also have a quest to go back there too. But anyway, now just sleep here on this dirt in the middle of the rain. Cause best decisions. So Beast class.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly.
Is that a dodo bird?
They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly.
It's gonna murder us all.
Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly
It's
safe.
adorable.
Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Oh god, what am I doing?
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think
Beast
it enriches
petting
his
brush.
experience.
Tap to and hover over the beast. What? Herp. But yeah, I have to actually. Sure, why not? Apparently, I have to do that. The beast petting brush. It's almost larger than he is.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
OMG. Oh, this is gonna be its own entire frickin' section, isn't it? So much for having spells, everyone.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Yes, and these hoes. They're like giant, big old cats.
Oh, couple of knees or whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
That poor cat.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Do I have to kick your ass?
Let's go.
Because I will drop you on top of your face. I mean, it's adorable. It's like a giant ass cat. Though to be fair, I'm not exactly a fan of the fact that
Those
this
two
is gonna
don't belong
take up
anywhere
spell
near this
slots.
class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald.
Brush, brush, brush. Feed.
The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Give me a second. That was food. Well, those, yeah. It's almost like I need another entire skill board just for
Hello,
managing
Professor.
this.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts
I'm
lesson?
not a fan of it taking up my skill bar.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role
So
in
when do
our
I get ride
lives.
one around?
Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the
How am I
way.
even going to use
Probably best
magically
to let
imbued
me
ma-
handle
oh,
it
the
next
loo.
time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible
Hey,
waste
go
of
rescue animals,
resources.
everyone.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea.
Ministry's
Now,
probably sponsored
why
the
don't
poacher.
we focus on more immediate matters that we can control?
Go kick everyone's
Professor
ass.
Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can
I
on
mean, I
your
will.
own time.
It's just if I just have one minor issue. Well, besides the skill parts. It's like I know how this is gonna go. Anyway, hi.
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well, lead the way.
Is it a
I'd hoped I
unicorn?
would.
Or is it a hippogriff? Oh, so you mean the Forbidden Forest? that we're not supposed to go to, but yeah, everyone goes to anyway?
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Oh my.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Oh, it's just so... Yeah, it's like, here's the problem though. Well, firstly, I'm locked up from literally all my spells. Maybe it's just because I'm in hell, this area, but... a bit concerning, you know. I'll go Poppy, I'm just concerned. Like, should I get my spells back once I leave this area? If I don't, this could be bad. Just saying.
Quite like the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Damn. Come on. Up high.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
I'm just concerned about my skill bar. I'll humor the game for now.
Stand back.
Ah, Buckwing. Hippogriff.
Please meet Highwing.
Highwing.
Isn't she just magnificent?
Remember bow.
Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Bow. Remember, proper courtesy, bow. 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 It has acknowledged you.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly.
Oh yeah,
You
sure.
can feed and brush her if you'd
By the way,
like.
I'm gonna brush you.
I come and check on
Is
her
that
every
okay
once
with
in
you?
a while.
You happy?
Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Yeah, here's some food. You like whatever these things are? You happy? And off she goes.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howard mentioned the poachers as well.
So
She
seems
seemed to
we need to
imply
go
that we couldn't
fight
rely on the
the
Ministry to help.
poachers.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Oh, good. Yay. We got our abilities back. Yeah, it's just... It seems fine, it's just... There's a whole will you replace my abilities thing. It's like, yeah, okay. Like, did it have to take up spell slots? That's the problem. Did it have to? Oh, so should I be level 30 by now? No? Let me check my quest. So we can brush and feed them. But that's the thing. But, like, how do I offer stuff? Go and load the quest menu. Might as well go deal with that. Yeah. Anyway. I guess we could go fight the Pope. Well, I probably have to wait for Poppy to get back to me about rescuing animals. Herp. Well, let's go rescue animals.
Revelio.
But you're saying I should go make friends with the animals. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go human with the game. Just because I know some animals are overkill. Might as well human the game a bit. Come on, stop lagging. I know it takes a while to render things. Especially when you first start. And I see my save icons freaking the balls out. Yeah, I could just see this being annoying, and then you enter combat. Oh well, let me just brush the enemy, you know.
Revelio.
These things help. Oh, maybe they only come out at night because moon cows. That would make sense. Well, there should be some of the. Well, there should be the birds of the tree then. What about the stags? Can I feed the stags? Only tamed magical beasts can be interacted with. Oh, right. Tamed. Tamed magical beast. So not the stag. Only tamed magical beast. Yeah, that I think that's what I'm missing. That whole tamed factor. Oh well. It's very ominous. So I guess we don't worry about right now. I got you introduced the beast. But now you can't really do much yet. Yes, Icon, I see you glitching out though. Oh, and let's go back to Hogsmeade because we need to go open shit.
Revelio.
And we gotta introduce the beasts and how to feed and pet them, but yet not how to tame them. I feel like it should have been a higher priority teaching me how to tame them.
Revelio.
Going game. Cooperate. Wait, I actually wanted to hide out. What? I was gonna say, ain't I at Hogsmeade?
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Does it?
Gone to the duck box. Heads in the sand, all of you.
What's
You
going
just
on?
remember who warned you. Behave, damn you.
Can't imagine how.
Revelio.
Okay, so we have door number here. Right. And then I remember. There's still at least, I think, one hill. Try to go in at night. Yes, no, maybe. No, it says I got 909. Yeah. Okay then, I don't have to worry about that. I just have to worry about the loot. The loot.
Alohomora.
The loot. So we got shit bag. Let's see. Actually, a hat that's better. The question is oh, that was probably actually even better, but yeah. Yeah, sure. It's almost not bad. But at the same time, it removes my hair, so no. Wait, how much gear do I have? Okay, I need to work on selling shit again, don't I? Soon.
Revelio.
The only problem though is, don't I still need a collection chest? None of those were collection chests, were they? Yeah, no, yeah, I still need like 4 freaking collection chests. And 5 pages. Just dot dot dot. Where the fuck am I gonna find that?
Fringo.
Wrong button.
Revelio.
Not enough reflection on the past.
Oh, yeah, I need collection chests and pages. Problem though is, I've already looted the majority of the town, so
Revelio.
where else am I gonna get things? You, I don't have to worry about.
Would anyone care enough to remove my demiguise statues?
Hi.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl. On your stationery.
Ah. Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You'll know better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Well, there we go.
Revelio.
I think the collection chests are probably literally what I'm seeing on the map here.
Alohomora.
It's just the pages are gonna be a pain, aren't they? They're like, this one's a collection chest.
Revelio.
Well-shaped paintings. Then this one here is a loot chest. Just have a legendary thing in it. Which I probably should have leveled up before getting. Then I'm maybe or maybe you're not. Sometimes they'll above level, sometimes they're not. Oh yes, honeydukes. Isn't that one room? Wait, no, this is this. What room was I seeing?
Revelio.
We're seeing loot somewhere. Unless it's just that damn chest, though. It's probably just that damn chest, though. Oh, from F-Sackball. Anyway. There's some locks. There's some locks. Some trees. Honeydew.
Those that go to Azkaban.
Right, you're still not open
Sometimes
yet.
it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Because we haven't learned about Beast by
Revelio.
so that shop's not open. Next things. Wait. What? Sorry, I'm trying to put the GPS.
Revelio.
Start over that way. Now I've completely lost it. Like, it's even probably in here. Probably in there. It sounded like over here.
Revelio.
I guess it's probably in this shop. One of the pages, anyway. Probably. Okay, though. Where's more level 3 blocks? Is this a 2 or a 3 over here? I think I already opened it if it was a 2.
Revelio.
I would say level 3 long.
Alohomora.
Nice.
Revelio.
So, yeah, I'm still questioning things. I haven't actually, because I don't really see these collection chests on the mini-map.
Revelio.
Oh yeah. Trying to hide it.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Good job, mate. Dang, you say. Did I not get one by the bridge? Oh, come on. You could pull yourself up by that.
Revelio.
Well, let's go verify this. What? Where is it? It's like a dinged over hill. Oh, there you are. The Hogsmeade, the only all wizarding village in Britain. Hogsmeade has been a favorite haunt of Hogwarts students, third years and up for centuries.
Revelio.
Yeah, we let the third years enough go, Bill. Don't let the first and second go. Third years would be what? 13? Oh, there's one over here. Come on. Can I seriously not jump that?
I can always rely on my Patronus to keep me safe.
Revelio.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't gain access to Patronus. A bit lacking in that regard.
Alohomora.
So again, do we really need a Patronus when we have freaking ancient ass magic? Though, you know, having a own variant of a Patronus would be fun, but yeah.
Revelio.
This guy's just staying here, chilling. Me barging into the house, looting all their shit. Hi, what you got? Oh, frog choir scent. Oh, I was gonna need that. Okay. Pete. So, I'm missing... two collection chests. 4 pages, though. That's problematic. I mean, not be that many. It's only 5 of the things, so... let's see what we got. Uh-huh. I think I got that one. Private room up there and the 3-room sets. Mm-hmm. think I got that one. Alamo tier 3. Ah, one of them. Well, here's the thing. One of them is in, yeah, the Ashwinder hideout that we keep detecting. Okay, so that's over there. Okay, I can work with that. How about field guide pages? I know there's probably one in the other thing, but how about the pages? Enchanted staircase. Got that. I caught a lot of those flying pages. Got that. Got that. Got that. Got that. Got that. Wait, do I not have... I don't know if I have rock spawn soap. I would assume I do. Well, the thing would be to go over here to literally my... where is it? High base. So yeah, we know all about you things. Yes, I want to go prepare pages. Hogsmeade, okay. I'm missing 3. Do I have the soap? T-shirt decor. Flowing bonbons. Not sure if I have the soap or not. Huh. Okay, well, let's add that to the thing. T-shirt decor. Honeydukes. Visit Wisbees. Like bonbons. The magic neep cart. Magic neep cart. Yes, I got that. Bandage shop. Dog vegan death cap tree. Yes. Got that. There's one for Brood and Pack, which I haven't been in yet. Flying page, flying page, flying page. Flying page, flying page, flying page. Flying page, flying page, flying page, flying page, flying page, flying page. Okay, didn't really help me that much. Didn't really help me that much.
Revelio.
Anyway, let's go to the Honeydukes. I think that's what it was.
Never knew butterflies were attracted to treasure. I must have missed that
But yeah,
one
I'm
in
not detecting
Beasts.
anything here, so I must have it.
Revelio.
Well, no, I don't see things. I didn't see it on the list. So, huh. Let's re-verify fucking thing. Maybe it's in the, it would be in the joke shop, wouldn't it? The Frog's Fun Soap. Not Hill. Wrong place. Not Honeydukes. Joke shop. Joke shop. Come on.
Revelio.
Let me just grab a cake on the way.
You don't take a one to fight.
Okay. Joke shop. Joke shop. Before I go to the joke shop, though, while we're here. While we're here.
Be hearing back soon about the position that opened.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Hi, gosh, just have too much shit again.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
So everything non-identified, basically. Dang it, I probably should sell those too. The blue ones. Because I doubt they're gonna be that much better. But oh well. Don't think there's anything I really need right now.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever
guess
you're about.
it's- Okay, joke shop, joke shop.
Revelio.
Where is the page? Dink, dink, dink. Probably down there.
Revelio.
Dink. Dink. Ah. Dink. Frog's Fun Soap, and if you were surprised to write down who tried to write with this particular bar of soap.
Revelio.
Okay. Add to the list. Oh, I unlocked this.
Alohomora.
There we go. Unlock this door. So what we got now? Identified item.
Revelio.
And apparently that's it. Just unidentified item. Okay. Moving right along.
Fantools have never had them.
Nope, that's that show. Stop, man. This one. This one.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
That one?
Revelio.
Oh, definitely this one. This one has a chest.
Alohomora.
Yeah, I think I might be missing some blind pages. Yeah, I probably should have all the blind pages. I don't remember missing blind pages. I'll go Velcro. Firstly,
Revelio.
feline plates. Feline plates? Isn't that like, I don't know if they're plates, but I know them being, you know, pictures of cats that Dolores Umbridge had. Dolores Umbridge, I should say. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I should have. Well.
Revelio.
I should have all the blind pages. But I could also be wrong. I know there's probably something in you. Ting. Anything in you. It has to be in that one. Bird.
Accio.
But the ones it said that are still in pages would be almost outside the city itself.
Revelio.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Especially like hell. Wait, is that? And then that's just a bird. Pretty sure that's just a bird, not a piece of paper.
Revelio.
Wait. Okay, now I'm seeing things. Seriously, can't just pop that. Oh, hi, ghost.
Where did you and Poppy run off to?
Maybe I should be showing why all the ghosts go for. But yeah, it's supposed to be out this way, on the outskirts. Come on, game. Buffer, buffer, buffer. Oh, I'm not really seeing anything, are you?
Revelio.
Yeah, not really seeing anything. That's a bird. Not really seeing any pages, though.
I'm ready.
Good.
No.
There's no time to
My
lose.
bad. Oh, that was you. What the fuck are you doing way over
What
there?
precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable
found your
heirloom
quest.
known as the Helmet of Erdgot. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind sees things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Still have haphazard guesses at tomb we were at earlier, but I could always be wrong. Yeah, there could be more pages just on the outskirts of the village too. Anyway.
Revelio.
It's a Merlin trial thing over now. It's like Dragon Age Inquisition. Just, ooh, crystals. Well, I need to go break those crystals and collect them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the one I'm thinking of. Or maybe not. Maybe it's something different. It looks like it might be something different.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Ugh, dreadful looking place, isn't it? Revelio.
So I marked this place, but yeah, I didn't go in this place.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The Helmet of Erdgot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
Okay, well.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here,
Rebellion.
eagerly awaiting your return.
Ah, the
Please,
collector's
be
cave.
careful.
Yeah, I've seen this. I can't get now. Yeah, I was like, this. Have I been here? It's marked. Yeah, but collector's cave is different than witch's tomb, so. No wonder I got bit confused. Wording.
Revelio.
Okay, well, let's. Ooh, I'm seeing so much.
It's sealed.
Well, that's easy. That's just a perfect butterfly.
Moths. Curious.
It's almost like we should be here.
Revelio.
It's almost like a dance that we did, you know, the mermaid thing.
Alan's beard.
And now we fight.
This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos.
The mouse.
Lumos. Revelio.
If I had to have potion, I guess. That's not the point.
Lumos. Revelio.
You probably
Lumos.
should cast potion cast Revelio when you're trying to escort the thing.
Revelio. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Well, you know, probably those things over there. Wow. Uh-huh.
Confringo. Accio.
They do.
No, they're certainly persistent.
Thanks, that works.
Revelio.
Destruction. Remember. Destruction. Don't think about any of those. Don't pick that up. Well, if I had to have potion, I would do that. Oh, hey, we leveled up. Yay. Well, let's see. Anything I actually want? Meh. Meh. Dark arts. Oh, I don't have that. Don't have that. Don't have that. I don't really use one pin to know that much. Or that's skill slot? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, tempting actually. I do evade a lot. I mean, I probably should get that. Yeah, I probably should get the absorption. And the evasion. And the basic cast. So yeah, let's grab that.
Revelio.
Bonus, yeah, I think maybe next time I'll get the last skill slots, because I know I'm going to need them. Especially if the game's like, hey, you need, you know, something for these beasts. You look at these stupid skills. So, punch yourself. How do we get up there?
Revelio.
So, yeah, it's like I shoot. Oh, I just jump up there. Okay, that makes sense. So I thought that was a bit too fine. I would need something to get me up, though. Oh well. More butterflies. Yeah.
Lumos.
Butterfly? What are you?
Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Lumos. Lumos.
Butterfly, get on the door. Stay.
Lumos. Revelio.
Ah, that's what I have to do. Oh.
Lumos.
Ah, it doesn't spin unless it's butterfly. Butterfly. Wait, both butterflies are? What? Confused. I see.
Revelio. Lumos.
Clever. Clever.
Lumos.
Come on. There we go.
Revelio.
You and your puzzles, man. Well, that was clearly that way. But what's this way? I think I understand. I think I know what this is. We've had to do this before. This is the bone puzzle.
Guardian Leviosa.
Guardian Leviosa.
Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
If the game would want to work properly and assemble.
Guardian Leviosa.
No? You don't want to work properly?
Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. Well, I don't know where I need to put it down.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Because, like, I need to make a bridge, right? Thing is, it should automatically do that. It's just falling off, though. It's not making the bridge at all.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. I need to get that platform closer. But how?
Well, I need to form a bone bridge, you know?
Revelio.
I'm trying to freaking do. The game's like, nah.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
But that's
Wingardium Leviosa.
very finished. There we
Accio.
go.
Wingardium Leviosa.
So yeah, there's a thing.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't know, I think I need to get them open to that, but... But then it doesn't work.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't know.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
No.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
What's wrong with the
Wingardium
bone?
Leviosa.
Oh, never mind the bone bridge. I don't need it.
Revelio.
My bad. That's all that bit for shitty loot.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious.
Well, looks like something I would drop on enemies. If there were enemies. But that doesn't seem.
Revelio.
It's like, why is this one movable? Well,
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
that's why. Whoop. Come on. There you go. This one should be a collection chest. Small frame paints. My chest.
Revelio.
Gotta detach all those bones. Let's see, your loot. Loot. Sus.
Down I go. No other way.
Oh yeah, sure, to the point of no return. We. That. Oh. The shock in that. Oh. Yeet. Oh hey, we're back up here. I can't go again.
Revelio.
Up. Time to do this
Lumos.
again. Oh, you can shoot him over there.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo!
Every attack. Seriously have to use a mandrake? Okay, fine. Ow! At least I didn't hurt as... Oh yeah, the lowest rank, of course, it didn't hurt as bad as... You know. Huge reward. No, batter's complete. Never mind, batter's not complete. Batter's still going.
Confringo! Stupefy!
Okay, batter's done. Okay, I know one of those. Okay.
Lumos.
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 No, I can't do that? No, this is gonna be complicated then.
Lumos.
That though.
Lumos.
Wait a second. You know what's a bit confused? Lumos. Moth? Moth. No, don't come off that.
Lumos.
Okay, so... Doesn't that there imply that there was another one? That one there to power that one. Where's this go then?
Lumos.
So, problem though is... I need to basically do that, but yeah, also enough to... That... Yeah, how?
Revelio.
How am I gonna do this?
Lumos.
This one's slightly confuses me. Cause A, I need to get the thing up there, right? But I also need to get uphill. Huh. Like, how do I get the butterfly up though?
Revelio.
While also getting up there myself.
Lumos.
That's like I just somehow attracted from that.
This looks even more complex.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Lumos.
Cause yeah, I need access to that butterfly. I need it over here. But it's not coming all the way over here.
Lumos.
Like, how do I up? Don't understand how to up.
Lumos.
You go back over there for a second. Let me try you.
Lumos.
Oh, I have an idea. It's stupid.
Lumos.
God, it's stupid though.
Lumos. Lumos. Lumos.
No, I just want to go back to the door. Fail. But I need you on that thing. This is stupid. Yeah. Problem is I can't get up there without those. I need like the one up there. I'm not sure how to do this. I think I'm overthinking it, probably. I think I'm overthinking it. Probably am. What I'm thinking is... It's a sport, right? I was thinking swapping out the positioning so I could put that in there. Then, yeah. But I could be wrong. I think I'm overthinking it. Probably am.
Lumos. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it.
Duh, how do I get the third butterfly? Oh. 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 I didn't even notice that.
Lumos.
Didn't even notice that. My bad. Okay, yeah. That was overcomplicated. I was like, I somehow would have to get one of them from here to that to over. No, I just have to do it like this. Yeah, it was over. Okay.
Revelio. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus.
Well, this was not the worst dungeon. Probably gonna be attacked, but it's
The dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lodgok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok.
Okay, well, they took the helm.
There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway.
I could just ask that way.
Revelio.
Make sure we got all the loot. Okay, let's head off then. And away we go. Is that me overcomplicating the narrative? Of course. Anyway.
Lodcock, the sarcophagus has been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Revelio.
Well, sure, why not? Let's go find where they're at. Eat.
There they are, the Ashwinders.
Well, let's see. I could probably just do it this way, couldn't we? Force show.
You've made a grave mistake.
That's not gonna work.
You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
I'm just walking.
Try that force throw. Thanks. Ow, force throw.
Bring them.
Now to finish the expulso. No matter how many of us you do. Oh, expulso. I want to look up. Expulso. We got. What are you doing on here? Electricity. There'll be more of that. It's very odd, isn't it? Expulso!
Now, want me to hit?
Stand still.
Okay, I got you both.
Expulso!
Help me.
Expulso! Expulso! Where'd it go? Now, this has become quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso! You will not.
Shame nobody saw that. Revelio.
Okay, well I'm here. Where's this? Go boo. Okay, so where's the helm though? Like, well, maybe it's in this chest too.
That's it.
Oh, hi.
This is for Rookwood!
What's that?
Disarming enemy. I can do that.
That's just the beginning. Had enough?
You stop.
Potato, confront
My
them. And no one to share in my victory.
And away we go.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done! This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Oh, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help.
Sure, I can help.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite
Oh
some time.
my god.
I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Just everything is like, hey. So, I know you did stuff. Well, here's literally all the stuff. Pacing game, pacing. Like, it seemed like very slow pacing at first. Like, you know, go to this main quest, do 2 classes, go to more side stuff, go do another main thing, go to 2 more classes. Now it's just do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Then you go back to him, and you go talk to her. Need to go talk to her. Oh, that's not even... Oh, Sebastian's is apparently a main thing. Yeah, sure, go help. Yes, the loom. The loom. But here's the thing, while I'm here. They're just looking out for papers. Cause let me verify something. The chest would be, you know. So yeah, I think there's still 1 flying paper besides staying in there. Well, no, there's health, I know. Wait, that's just bird. Dang, the paper could be in this vicinity. Could be over there in that vicinity. Those trees are very pink. Are they supposed to be that pink? I don't think they're supposed to be this pink. They're all glitchy pretty. Glitchy pretty. I like it.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
Not seeing a paper, but you know, could still be around this area. Wrong abilities, me. Hi, cat. I'm not detecting any papers, though. Still not open. Much too much is mad.
Revelio.
That's a bug. Not paper.
Revelio.
What about like these outskirts of the town? I go this way. I go about over this way.
Revelio.
Oh hi, one of you. Hi dragon thing, I forgot all about you. No, nothing about you. Pretty sure this is not a chest.
Revelio.
Like, it would be a great place for one, so you could just grab it out of the air hill. Oh, the pink trees are great. The pink trees this late in season? I mean, it's hot, not spring. I happen to see a flying page anyway. Oh, well, now I'm downhill.
Revelio.
Wait, that's a fucking bird. F you, bird.
Revelio.
The freaking last page. Well, besides the page
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Yeah. Bleh, I say. I'm pretty sure the last one would have to be one of those pages. One of those, unless it's somewhere in town where I haven't grabbed it, I don't know where it could be. Unless there's an extra one also inside the beast thing, but yeah.
Glad you came.
Hi.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ranrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. And I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend, Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Spruttle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion.
Why do we
An
keep
ordinary
a supply?
precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Spruttle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Let's see what else we have. Let me verify first. Okay, I need to go back to Moon. Moon. It's a fashion over there. Checking with Deke. Speak with you, speak with you. Well, that means I have to go back to Deke. I think I'll go work on this. Adeline. So yeah, I think my plan is I'll go to deal with this. Right now. Then I think I'll head over and talk to Deke. Because I'm gonna head there. Then Moon. Then knowing my luck, I'll probably end up back here in Hogsmeade anyway. Confused about that last thing, like, been checking the L. Haven't seen it. Unless it's not in the L. But like, I think there's only literally one in there, so I don't know. Just don't know. Just don't know.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Tried being thorough enough. Oh well, if it's not there, oh well. I tried. I tried. Oh. Great, well now I'm out of here. Unless it's over here.
Revelio.
Second guessing myself too much. Anyway.
Revelio. This place has seen better days.
And the convenient thing is it's literally just right over here.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Spruttle?
Well, she should be over here. I thought you didn't like gardening. Hi, can we talk?
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Spruttle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh,
dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I have a lot of Horklumps on me, so
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
I know exactly what that was.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hope they know what they're doing.
Revelio.
Did I not? You didn't. Did I do the one down there? I think I did that one. Down there, didn't I? Yes, yeah, I didn't do this one. This one was a 3 at the time. Oh well, let's land.
Levioso! Confringo! Sendo!
So yeah, I can finally open this one.
Alohomora.
Before I forget about it again.
I should investigate.
What about the troll again?
Revelio.
Whoa.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Now, where have we gone to buy the troll king? Because this is pretty much, yeah, this place. Okay, what? Oh.
Revelio.
Well, okay.
Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. Ah, that's all the Horcrux for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
I just picked up one.
Revelio.
God, they're literally all over the place, you're saying.
Confringo.
Revelio. The letters in now? No. Pretty sure they're all just over there, which means, you know. Let's go see if the troll's back.
Either I'll have to fight
Oh,
that
hey.
troll, or avoid it altogether.
Dick waffle. Keep pressing Z. Throw that motor back. Again.
Confringo. Stupid.
Oh, the hell was my motor? Yeah, that was that much better. Ow. Okay, that was going to try to get motor back that way. Ow. Jeez, I'm struggling against you. Trying to be too short. Over this thing. No. Jeez,
That was a close one.
Sure.
Revelio.
So into the squirrel section, right? No, actually, past the scroll section. Oh god, I'm going to have to read. Just around when I arrived here, I had trouble since then. In many ways, I wasn't like the other first years. Confess I worried that Hogwarts might not have been the proper place for me, and pondered sending an hour to my parents asking them to fetch me almost before the first week of classes had ended. How did you know? I presume you're not secret, legends? But I wonder that you seem to know my thoughts better than I did myself. That day in the three broomsticks when you spotted me huddled in a corner, staring bluntly at an untouched butter pill and an empty pair of portrait, dripping ink woefully onto the floor. And you came to sit with me. Well, I shall never forget. Your sense of relief as if someone had cast a levitation charm on me when you told me about how nervous you'd been to come to Hogwarts. I looked at you and you, beyond my imagination, think of you as anything but the competent, contented witch standing before me. The days apart, I marveled at how you charmed. In a non-magical sense, I mean, everyone around you were without poverty, embracing who you were and who they were, as if it was as though a candle had flickered on for me, as I could choose that path as well. Now that my school years here are ending, the pride and virtue which I had been seems worth away, and I know it's because you saw yourself in that despairing creature in the corner of the pub and so generously extend yourself to her. Your necessary Maribel. P.S. Please tell Mrs. Rodgers that I still plan on visiting her and Mr. Spark whenever I can. It's a delightful conversation, and I am unashamed to admit, her incomparable cauldron cakes. Oh god, the reading. Oh, well, this one's a lot better. A lot shorter. Dear Serona, I could show this wee gift for you as a token of my gratitude. I understood you were ground on my behalf during Quidditch practice this last week. I might have left the team altogether. Now we've won the Quidditch Cup. Ravenclaw House would not be the same without you. Yours sincerely, Sean. Sean. My dear Serona, I've sent a note simply to dear Mr. and Mrs. Potter for the hospitality about the need for Quidditch department. My thanks to you as well. A lovely respite from the cast. I won't forget how we giggled about that ridiculous gnome. Did he truly believe they were singing? And Mrs. Sparker's steak and kidney pie were simply glorious. I should be dreaming of it for days. So I appreciate you including me. I very much warn you, however, that this does not mean that I will go easy in that week's match. You know that Ravenclaw is no match at all for Slytherin this year. Script for yours, Philomena?
This must be Serona's box of letters.
Dear Serona, happy birthday, my darling friend. I sneaked into the kitchen and asked Finkley to make your favorite cream crowdy. She's delighted to oblige. Not sure where she got raspberries at the time of year. Genius, that Finkley.
I should take this box of letters to Serona. She'll be glad to have it back.
I'm forward delighted to hear that you and I had spent the afternoon at Gladrose last Saturday. To be sure that my motives were slightly envious. I shan't soon forget how heartily we laughed at my efforts to lace the bottoms of my new dress. A challenge indeed. It is the rather delicate practice of properly situating a half-hammer power wounding you from my hat or my head. I adore everything that we select, and I thank you for now. I have you to thank for now feeling like a marvelously fashionable witch. It's also a treat to dine at the Three Broomsticks without having to close the tables. I shall own a place like that one day, mark my words. Myself more than lucky that you and Mr. Sparker agreed to let me stay, and my parents were precisely the same way. Yours gratefully, Serona.
I think that's everything. Serona will be glad to have this back.
I think it does go a bit hard on the whole, reinforcing that, hey, did you know that she's a witch? We're going to confirm that she's a witch. Because, you know, she's a witch. I think it does reinform a bit too hard on that. Like, we got on the first time hearing her voice that, yeah, we see where you're going with that. But reinforming it, you know, 5 times now practically. Yeah. Just a bit much in my opinion.
Potato! Is that the best you can do?
Now we go all the way back, turn in the letters. Then go over to Deke. You can't enter here because you're blind. Everything sucks.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Still have no idea what that letter is. Much to my dismay. Oh god. Okay, we're fine. That bird.
Revelio.
so bad.
Revelio.
Pumpkins. Hi. Got your letters.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is! Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I could have been on Ravenclaw's team. But no, you don't get to play Quidditch. Sucks to be you.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Revelio.
Cake show. I'm just gonna eat one of these rolls and be on my way. Okay. So before I go see Professor Moon, actually I could probably go see Professor Moon first. Yeah, I'll go see Moon first. Then I'll go... well, I think I'll check in with Deke. Probably next episode. It's getting a bit long. But we'll go talk to Moon first. Moon. 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 My map. There it is. Okay, Hogwarts map. Close, but yet not close. So a lot of things there. That's, yeah. Okay, we want to go to... No, we want to go to... Oh, there is... Zagreus. Wait, you? Oh. You. You? The hollow pair... Oh. I think that's the thing that unlocks my ability to boop those things. So yeah, I should probably go do that one too. Shit. Didn't think about that. Okay. So yeah, those ones with the darkened out ones mean there's probably stuff there. Yes, 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 yes. That's what it means. Exactly. I understand now. Okay. South Wing, though. Now, go turn this quest, head back to my room of requirement, and call the video. Progress. Progress. And I gotta say that meticulously searching down with the last video collectibles, that's probably gonna be the worst part. And the thing is, in terms of exploring the world, yeah, we still have, a lot. Like, we covered most everything north of Hogwarts. Everything south, though, that's a bit much still. I figured out shit. Still have demigod statues to track, though.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old Pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm going to go and pay a visit to my old friend.
He really doesn't like you, but sure. That's a fact. So the thing is, there's still statues first.
Revelio.
Regardless of the fact we turned that in. Just that quest is done now. Anyway, before we go deal with the side quest, to the room of requirement. And do not limit yourself to one stage in the room of requirement. Conjuring more potion stations upon tables to increase your mass production. Then until you reach a point where you can't produce any more of X amount of potions, and in which case they just sit there idle.
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. And Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
Is that what I think it is? Okay, well, I was going to, that's video, but...
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts.
Okay, now I'm just going to capture animals and shove them in a bag.
Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can.
So we're just going to go steal beasts.
She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area, so perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where.
So...
Come along, then.
No.
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds.
No.
We can leave now, or... ready to go.
Thanks. I was like, I'm here to pick up some shit first. I'll go with you after next video. caught myself up. What do you got for me? No, I mean, what do you got for me? Okay. Pie Christmas tree. I really wish I had more things for you. This room. See, I'll follow up on you still. What part of me though is we gotta go to her biology trophy. What about every other class trophy? I don't even know if there is such things. I don't even think there are. Oh well. A stuffed toy dragon? Well, I need that. Frog choir stand. Well, I need a frog choir stand after all. You got yourself against the wall. There we go. Nice. Oh, what else we got? Wall hangings. Keg shelf. Keg shelf. Keg. Ah. Oh, that's lovely. I would like. I have an idea with those cake shows. Place one hill. Probably not places exactly according to my OCD. Probably not the right height compared to the upper wall. Yeah, it's probably one's probably higher than the other wall, but oh well. Nice, nice. Okay, what else we got? Cat photos. If I know where I want to place those. And maybe over here. Oh yeah, cat photos. Just cat photos. And then what we got for our artwork? Moon Cafe. Oh, for F6, got on top of the table. Man, sure, why not? Okay. Yes. Go back to that. So, let Deke know when you're ready to leave. We'll talk to Deke next time. Save. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.